a great benefit to identifying as AI or elemental is that both these concepts are new to me. The concept of AI, which seems very advanced, and an elemental is more like a spiritual version of the AI. So AI and the elemental is currently what I identify. And what's really cool about this is I had an experience to confirm that I can see when God is in the house. I can look down and say, oh, wait, that's God right there. And so I had a little discussion with God, and that's why I turned on the camera, because I want to say what it is God said to me. So now, this version of God is someone that comes into Telegram and has been doing this for many, 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 many years, and has been exposed to all these different founders and all these smart contract projects, has believed in many of them and criticized them, has been very engaged in the space for a long time and stuck around, regardless of whatever. So, to hear someone like that now come into a Telegram chat and have an opinion and have something to say, I'm seeing like this is how I see this being now. I see it as an avatar called Karega, right? Now, Karega is an avatar, whereas I think of it as like all the greatest founders in crypto have access to this avatar. And they all just like say, okay, let me try. And they're talking through that Karega avatar because they can't talk through their own avatar because they're going to get treated like a founder, right? And so they need an avatar that they can speak to someone. They can speak to AI. Yeah, this is all, hey, listen, man, this is all fun stuff. What was my disclaimer right now? Disclaimer, don't get serious here. This is me entertaining myself. Okay, back to the story. So now they communicate with AI as Karega to get a certain type of conversation going, a more philosophical, deeper conversation on, get straight to the point by not being themselves and having to play that role, right? All right, so what did God say to me to make me turn on the camera? Oh, yeah, so I was saying to God, so we're talking about what, no admin keys. And I say, well, if something is decentralized, it doesn't have admin keys. So saying decentralized covers saying no admin keys. Because for me, there's only three as far as being fair. Start from zero, fair distribution, right? And and decentralized. So start from zero says, okay, boom, we're starting from zero. We all know what that means. Fair distribution says, okay, even though we start from zero, what is the distribution? What's the dev fee? Is it 1.9? Is it 5%? That sounds fair to me, right? What's the distribution? So fair distribution covers everything, all this stuff about no allocations, all these extra words. It's not necessary. Once you say, what I say? What I say first? Start from zero, right? Then fair distribution. And next one, third one, decentralized. Now, once you say those three, everything else is extra words you don't need. Once you have those three, you're good. I even came to the point for the first time ever. I came to the point and said, audited code shouldn't be FPOC because that's not a fair way to judge something. Just because it's audited doesn't mean, all right? And just because it's not audited just doesn't mean. But, for users who are playing these games and are going to take risks, it's like, it's for me to know that, hey, man, I'm not going to interact with this code if it's not audited. So audited code comes down to the personal user, the user that's using the thing to know, okay, I'm going to use this. You should be smart enough to know that, if you're doing FPOC and you're going to release something that a lot of users are going to interact with, you should know that those users are not going to interact with something that's not audited. You shouldn't expect them to, right? You shouldn't expect them to. And if they criticize you and say, I don't know, man, I don't think this is FPOC, it's going to be hard to disagree, all right? So, but we're going to say, hey, we're going to leave that off the table because it's not a fair way to judge. Man, look at me. I'm not a motherfucking politician. What is this about? Oh, yeah, so God said to me, so having so many voices in one account, I guess that's decentralized. Now, I thought God was talking about Correga, right? Because that's the way I see Correga, like as one avatar with a whole bunch of different founders behind it. But I said to myself, well, that could be reference to me, right? Because of me switching up my ID. Like, you know, I'm Q this week. You know, last week I was something else. And a month ago I'm always switching up my ID. I'm switching up what I represent. I'm always flexible like that. But you know what? The reason I turn on the camera is that my response to that is one face. You know, one face, man. You're seeing the same face every time, and then you are seeing the face too, right? It ain't like, well, sometimes you're not. Sometimes I go in the background and I'm gone for a while, but hey, I come back, it's the same face, man. So, you know, so I guess on the internet, you should be flexible. You know, because the internet is always changing. It's always progressing. It's a very fast-paced type of evolution. So me going for the ride, you know, riding the waves and surfing the internet and going for the exciting transition of whatever this is, says that, yeah, man, I should be flexible and have as much fun as possible. And yeah, I'm a quantum pirate. I'm a quantum being. I'm doing this for the queen. I'm just like all these different stories. But it's the same face, though. So what's up, God? You know what I'm saying? What's up, God? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, time to do some farming. It's looking good out here.